Hello and welcome to my channel. I hope you enjoy this story. I'm going to try and upload a new story each day. The Harrowing Symphony. In the quiet town of Ravenswood, where the shadows lingered a little longer and the wind whispered secrets, lived a talented but reclusive musician named Adrian Blackwood. Adrian was known for his virtuosity on the violin, and his music had the power to stir the deepest emotions in anyone who heard it. Yet, despite his gift, he lived a solitary life in a centuries-old mansion that echoed with the stories of a haunted past. One gloomy evening, as rain tapped on the mansion's windows like ghostly fingers, a mysterious package arrived at Adrian's doorstep. It bore no return address, and the only inscription on the plain, brown box was his name. Curiosity mingled with caution as he opened the package to reveal an exquisite violin, its wood carved with intricate patterns that seemed to dance in the dim light. Adrian's fingers brushed the smooth surface, and an otherworldly chill crawled up his spine. Unbeknownst to him, the violin was cursed, a malevolent creation forged in the heart of supernatural realms. As he lifted the instrument, an ethereal melody whispered in the air, resonating through the mansion. The music was haunting, captivating, and impossible to resist. Compelled by an unseen force, Adrian placed the bow on the strings, and the cursed violin responded with a symphony that echoed through the halls. He played with a feverish intensity, lost in the spectral music that seemed to guide his every movement. The haunting notes wove a tale of despair and longing, echoing through the mansion like the anguished cries of trapped souls. The cursed instrument led Adrian through secret passages and forgotten rooms, each resonating with the tormented spirits of the mansion's past. He followed the eerie melody, unaware that he was becoming a pawn in a dark, unfinished composition. Shadows danced on the walls as the music grew more ominous, pulling him deeper into the heart of the supernatural. Eventually, the ghostly symphony led him to a grand ballroom that had long been sealed off. The moment Adrian stepped inside, the ethereal music reached a crescendo, and the room came alive with the flickering lights of phantom candles. Before him stood a spectral orchestra, their instruments floating in the air, playing alongside his cursed violin. The conductor, a shadowy figure with hollow eyes, raised an invisible baton, signaling Adrian to continue the haunting melody. As he played, the ghosts began to materialize, their faces contorted in agony. The room pulsated with an otherworldly energy as the dark composition unfolded, revealing a tale of betrayal, tragedy, and unfinished revenge. Adrian's heart raced as he realized the cursed violin was a conduit for the restless spirits to share their stories. The music painted vivid images of a bygone era, where love turned to betrayal and the mansion witnessed unspeakable horrors. The spectral orchestra sought closure, and Adrian unwittingly became the vessel through which they could complete their harrowing symphony. As the final notes echoed through the ballroom, the spirits began to fade, their anguished expressions replaced by a sense of peace. The cursed violin fell silent, and Adrian collapsed to the floor, drained and haunted by the weight of the spectral revelations. The mansion, once plagued by restless souls, now stood silent. Adrian, now a mere shell of his former self, clutched the cursed violin, the instrument that had unveiled the dark secrets of Ravenswood. The Harrowing Symphony had reached its conclusion, leaving behind an eerie calm that lingered in the air, a reminder of the supernatural forces that could be awakened by musicians' unwitting touch. In the aftermath of the Harrowing Symphony, Adrian struggled to come to terms with the revelations he had uncovered. The mansion, once a silent witness to unspeakable horrors, now held a somber tranquility. The cursed violin, though dormant, remained a constant reminder of the supernatural forces that had gripped his life. Haunted by the memories of the spectral orchestra and driven by an unrelenting curiosity, Adrian embarked on a journey to understand the history that had bound him to the cursed instrument. He delved into the town's archives, unraveling the dark tapestry of Ravenswood's past, and discovered a tale of forbidden love, betrayal, and a cursed lineage that had spanned generations. As Adrian pieced together the fragments of the past, he realized that the mansion was a stage for tragedies that transcended time. The cursed violin had served as a conduit not only for the spirits trapped within its strings, but also for the unresolved emotions that lingered in the very fabric of Ravenswood. Driven by a newfound purpose, Adrian decided to confront the remnants of the spectral orchestra. Armed with the knowledge of their tragic stories, he returned to the grand ballroom, the very epicenter of the supernatural symphony. The room seemed to pulse with a subdued energy, welcoming him as both an intruder and a messenger. As he raised the cursed violin once again, Adrian played a different tune, a melody of empathy and understanding. The notes, though still haunting, carried a touch of solace. The spectral orchestra responded, their ethereal forms swaying in unison. The conductor, no longer a figure of darkness, nodded approvingly. The unfinished composition, now guided by Adrian's compassionate music, evolved into a tale of redemption and forgiveness. The ghosts, no longer tormented, began to fade into the afterlife, their anguished expressions replaced by expressions of peace. The room, once suffused with the weight of unresolved agony, now echoed with the gentle whispers of closure. With the final note, the cursed violin fell silent once more. The grand ballroom, now emptied of its spectral audience, embraced a serene stillness. Adrian, exhausted yet fulfilled, set the cursed instrument aside, its malevolence seemingly quelled by the cathartic harmony he had played. As ravens would bask in the dawn of a new era, Adrian chose to remain in the mansion, now a guardian of its haunted history. The cursed violin, though no longer a puppet master, retained a subtle presence, a silent witness to the intricate interplay between the living and the supernatural. Years passed, and Adrian's music transformed from haunting to healing. The mansion, once shrouded in darkness, became a beacon of resilience and redemption. Ravenswood, no longer held captive by the ghosts of its past, flourished under the watchful eye of the musician who had unwittingly become its savior. The Harrowing Symphony, once a curse that bound the living and the dead, had found its resolution in the hands of a musician who dared to confront the shadows of history. The cursed violin, now a dormant relic, stood as a testament to the enduring power of music, one that could bridge the gap between worlds and heal even the deepest wounds of the supernatural realm. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed the story. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.